So it's quite busy for Dundee in terms of players going out. How was it for you?
I didn't enjoy it one bit. The only piece of business that I enjoyed was getting Simon Murray in the door. I'm so happy that I've got Simon. I really can't tell you because anybody that's known me when I was going to take the job, actually after the first 5 games I said that we should try to get Simon before he went to Hibs. And then I just knew he's the type of player that I'd love here. So the whole triangle piece of business that I'm sure you'll ask her about as this interview goes on, worked out where I lost a very talented player in Scott Allen, but I got in probably one of my biggest targets that I was after because I just think he's such a threat. He's quick, he's aggressive, and his play, he's a Dundee fan. And he honestly can't wait to get that blue shirt on, which there's no many of those boys go about. So when you can get somebody of that quality with that feeling for the club, you take them. But the actual business itself for the day was horrible. I've learned so much from it because I've been in here. I was in here I think at 10:15. I was on the phone very early. I was in here for 10:15. I think we left at near 1 o'clock. So.
And the deal to take Jack Andrew to Celtic, how did that go? Was it very late, and was it the case that Dundee just couldn't basically turn down the offer?
Yeah, it was both of those. Listen, I took this job on and I've come out with statements where I want the club to be up challenging. First of all in the top 6. The aim will be higher than that. We want to start properly aiming towards European positions with this club, and that's not going to happen overnight or in the next season or two. It's going to be a building thing, hopefully, and if we can get there quicker, brilliant. But in order for us to do that, we have to build a side that is equipped to get us there. Introduce a style of play that we can be effective, be good, good to watch, that we get fans through the door. Good enough that it's going to gain us points to get into those positions. But I was never ignorant to the fact that if you're doing good things and players are playing well, then the big clubs come calling. And they did. The disappointing thing for me was at how late in the day Celtic left it to decide to get their business done. It left me no time whatsoever to get any business done in myself because I'm not in a position here at Dundee Football Club financially to bring a centre-back in, a couple of centre-backs in, because I want to keep Jack. That's black and white. I'm desperate to keep Jack. But I'm mindful of the fact that should Celtic come in with the right offer that the club can't turn down, I have to have someone that can step in and bolster the squad. I wasn't allowed to do that because I can't sign a player at 1 minute to 12 because it takes a bit of time to go through. By that time, these players maybe have other options in the goal.
So how late was it, Neil?
Well, I think if you probably phone Sandy Bryson in the SFA, it probably got 1 minute to 12. Dragged on so much throughout the day. But a club record fee for Dundee is a huge amount of money. I'm very proud that this club has given Jack the platform to be able to showcase his undoubted ability. It's not all about the club, it's not all about the player. It was a good marriage, I felt. We allowed Jack to play a certain way because I encouraged it and I demanded it, and Jack had the ability to allow me to do that. So this has been a good marriage in my opinion. But for 5 months to have a player that would have been largely unknown to a lot of people to come up here and make the impact he has done, I think is a fantastic accolade to Jack, and it's a fantastic accolade to this club that we can bring a player of that type to the club. And listen, I think he was on the verge of international duty here. He'll probably go to Celtic and he'll become an internationalist, but I think his work was done here, and I'm proud of the fact that we played a part in that.
The whole triangle, who was controlling?
We did.
You had the...
Well, of course, because we own 3 players.
Yeah.
We own Jack Hendry, we own Scott Allen to the end of the season, and we own Scott Bain to the end of the season. So, but I had to work in order for that triangle to work with Simon Murray. Obviously, it was owned by Hibs, but in terms of we held a lot of the aces, so things had to be right for the club. Now, to clear it up so you don't have to keep on asking me questions, Jack Hendry didn't want to let go, but a club record fee late on the day happened. The club accepted it. Scott Allen, his agent sent a text that I learned about after the Inverness game, saying that Scott would want to go to Hibs. I had a phone call with Scott the next day, told him I obviously didn't want him to leave, but I totally understood his football decision. I don't want players at this club that don't want to be here, and don't think that's me being aggressive with Scott, because I think very highly of Scott as a boy, a great lad, fantastic talent. But if he's at the back of his mind wants to go to Hibs, and I can do good business for this club, like bringing Simon in, then I did it. And I wish Scott and Jack all the very best in their futures. But I got a right good one. And as I said, Scott was a talent for me, but he just felt that Hibs' move was right. I wouldn't have let Scott go, and I wouldn't let Jack Hendry go had it not been right for the club. But I felt at that time, John felt at that time for the club financially, for Jack and me, for that type of player who wanted to go, I felt it was right.
But last time I spoke to Neil Lennon, who had a game to deal with.
Well, that's just a ridiculous situation to arrange games. It's just ridiculous on transfer deadline day. I mean, we had the fortunate position, if you'd call it that, by having the game the night before. Now we had a 20s game which was hard enough because I wanted to go and watch. I like watching the 20s because you see players, you're visible then, that players can push into your first team. But it's ridiculous for men who are trying to prepare a side and then try to get business done in January. Who makes that one up?
Are you aware of the irony, Neil, that the way you wanted Jack to play was the way that Brendan Rodgers wants his defenders to play? So well, that's why he was interested in it.
Well, I don't know if it's ironic or no, but I just know it was a good fit. And I knew for a long time that Celtic were keen on Jack. I think the reports come out, but you can just tell. You can just tell Jack was a good fit for Celtic. But Jack was a good fit for a lot of teams, including English Premier League sides. But it was a good fit for me, because it's how I want to play football. Now, I then have to equip my team with different tools to then go and play. But I won't stop them from playing. Now, different players have different levels of ability to do certain things. So I need to able to look at my side and see how we play without Jack Hendry. And I'll work with that. I'll deal with that. The only disappointing thing for me, the fans, is that we were not allowed to get money to go and help us in that department. So now we're looking at boys who are out of contract.
Where does this leave you now in terms of your team then and going forward? Do you feel you have the team there to compete?
Yes.
Or are you still looking to
Yes.
bring out contract?
I look to add, but without doubt we're still in the race, which was the target of top 6. No doubt in my mind.
The other new boys you brought in, are they going into the squad for the weekend?
Sorry?
The new boys you brought in, they going into the squad?
Simon?
The 2 late ones, not Simon, did you say a couple late on?
Who?
Was it Cedric?
Cedric?
Was there not somebody?
Second Scott and Daniel Jeffries?
Oh no, the young boys, sorry. Oh no. They're not ready for the first team level. Those boys have been signed to the club to develop. You know, they're never just escaped me there. They're not been brought into. I know the press release went out, but they were never been brought in for replacements for Jack Hendry or Scott Allen or anything like that. We want to develop them. Those are 2 very talented kids in what we have seen, and we've seen enough there to work with Jimmy and us as a first team squad to develop them. But no, they're not ready for first team action now.
What have you made of Ross County's form of late?
I'm surprised. I know Owen has added to his squad, and he'll back himself and back his team. He's been in. I heard his interview that he's been in most games this season, and you know it'd be hard to argue with that. But what I would think is that looking at the squad, that sometimes you go through difficult periods. I've experienced it in my short career in management and teams, and I expect them that when the next game comes around, you're fully preparing yourself for a top performance from your team, a reaction, and I'm sure that's what Ross County will be looking to do against us. But we're ready for him.
Owen Coyle said this is the biggest game for his side so far this season. You know,
There's some pressure,
how much impact does that have in terms of Dundee?
It's irrelevant to me. That's what Owen thinks about his team. We've really had a real good preparation today, and we got a fantastic performance up there in Dingwall. A great result, a real professional performance. I think we fully merited our 3 points. We're off the back of 2 brilliant away wins, very different style of wins, and two different styles of performance, I would say, against Hamilton and Inverness. A lot of sides would have gone out in Inverness because it's a good side, horrible conditions, might not have fancied it. We did, we done the business in the next round, and we're rolling into Saturday, we're confident.
Neil, you're 3 points off the top 6. You're a game away from the quarter-finals of the Scottish Cup.
Yep.
This could be a huge 4 months for this club.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm very excited about the future. Very excited, and you know, we met Celtic in the last cup, and fortunately went out. You're right about the silverware. It's something that I really want to be competitive in. We'll face a good Motherwell side when that comes around, but I'm pleased to be in it. In terms of the league, yeah, we're only 3 points off the top 6, and we're looking beyond it. But looking beyond it is one thing. Getting there is the next. And I'm telling you now that we have got a squad there that is capable, absolutely capable. We've added Simon to the side now, who adds a real bit of firepower up top to help us in that department. And I'm looking forward to it.
I'm not sure if you spoke about James McCann earlier on in the week.
I touched on him. I'm really disappointed for him. I feel sorry for him because at the end of the day he's had so much horrible luck, and all he wanted to be was a footballer. And so often when you're out injured, you forget what it's like to be a footballer. And he had a wee bit back onto the training ground, which would have felt fantastic for him, because then you actually feel it one again. But picked up another wee knock, and he just felt it's time. And the good thing for James is I think he's comfortable with the decision. It seems he's comfortable with the decision. I don't think he'll ever inside accept it, because when I gave up and now I still felt fine, I still wanted to, you know, you still have that feelings, and he'll always have those feelings. But I think he looks comfortable with the decision. He's been a brilliant professional, and he's shown a great amount of pride and desire and character, I feel, because getting hit so many times with big injuries, not just small injuries, to keep coming back and keep coming back shows a real, I think it shows a real burning ambition, and it says a lot about him as a man. So I'm heartfelt sorry for him, but I'm pleased that he's going to continue in the game in the coaching capacity with this club.
As tough as a call it may have been, he's bright enough, intelligent enough
Yeah.
to know that it's probably the right thing to do, and maybe
Well,
start a new career.
Yeah, well, I think James has looked at his future in terms of his all-round mobility as a family man, and just getting about everyday life. You know, how many times do you push your body to the brink of where you start to debilitate? And you know, that's not right. You know, and he feels it is right. But you're right. He's doing all his coaching badges. He's an intelligent man. He's got a real drive about him, and those are good qualities to have in terms of if you want to go in to succeed. So I'm really hopeful he goes and does that in management or coaching, whatever he may feel is the right move for him.
Can I say also about Stuart Regan leaving SFA? Was that a surprise to you?
I just honestly, Scoop, I heard it last night, and I haven't looked too much into it. I've been too many things in my own mind, my own club to focus on it.
Yeah. But what is needed at the SFA to try and...
A manager, first of all. Let's get a manager in, and then we can start looking forward to everyone else. All right.
Anybody in injuries which are squad news?
We've got a couple of bumps and bruises. Josh is on the edge. Josh Meekings is on the edge, and we'll give him every opportunity. He didn't play on Tuesday night, but he's touch and go, so I'm hoping that he's going to be fit. Paul McGowan missed the last game. He's fit, ready to go. So Deacon's back in, Spence is back in. Spence was magnificent against Inverness when he came on, considering how lack of game time he did. So.